Hi. Love you too.
Hey,
Hey.
I had a different song in my head, and I was like, I don't want to forget it. And I came on the screen, and you had a song in your head.
What was your song?
Mine was dun 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 dun. It's pump the jams, pump it up. Janine, did you have a song in your head?
It was that I was listening to Kate's "How You Wanna Pop That Pussy Like This." It was so funny. Oh my gosh.
The cat's thing for.
There's a longer version of it. I almost looped that video just to play more of that song.
Oh, I've never heard it before. That was great.
Yeah, there's someone on TikTok who does the guitar, like the acoustic guitar with it, and does request. They do such a good job.
Hell yeah. All right, Janine.
Aw,
What?
kill me, cunt. My favorite show is playing.
Oh, this
That's
one.
us.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my god. I was like, what is it?
Yo,
Like,
yo,
RuPaul's
yiggity, yo.
Drag
Look, you
Race?
got here early, Yancy. Last time she was late.
Fancy Yancy.
Hi, Janine.
Hey.
Is there anything in particular you wanted to work on?
Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I'm trying to stay unattached to maybe, my son's inactivity, not putting forth energy to get the jobs, not waking up at a regular person time, not going to bed on time, and trying to disconnect.
Hey, can I ask you some questions?
Of course you
Okay, so, what is a regular person's time?
That's true. That's so true. Yeah, because I know I don't have a regular time. I guess, okay, what I mean is like, for somebody who's looking for a job, maybe the type of job that he wants.
Okay, another question.
Yes.
Have you looked at stories on TikTok of people who are actively looking for jobs over and over and over again that have a major skill set? Have you looked at what they're going through right now?
No.
Okay. There's a lot. So I'm not saying he's not. I'm just going to throw out some perspectives that I don't think you and Kate have necessarily talked about. I'm not positive though, because I don't know what you guys have talked about. Okay. Are you and your partner in a state financially where you need him to be a contributing member to the household?
No.
Okay. If he was 12, would you care if he had a job?
Oh God, no.
Okay. Why do you care now?
Yeah, it's not necessarily my care. It's the care. I feel the energy of his dad and then my partner being frustrated and irritated that he's not.
Are they frustrated and irritated because they have to work? Because they're adults that work, and your kid is an adult that doesn't work.
I don't know. I know that mine enjoys working. He really likes working. It's something that he's passionate about. So even when he's not working, he's like looking how he can get better. And
There was a friend of my son's the other day, and he brought up a thing. He has a really big thing. He's in high school, and he has a really big thing about. He gets really frustrated that kids don't have a desire to learn. Like they don't have a passion for education, and just because my son's friend has a passion for education doesn't mean that everybody needs to have a passion for education. So none of my stuff is supposed to, like, this is all perspective questions.
Yeah.
This isn't supposed to, like, I don't know. It's just literally supposed to bring up, like, perspectives. Okay, so why do you feel like you have to, or put in the position to get your son to actively look for jobs?
Well, it came up in mine and Kate's session that it was like I'm kind of letting other people use my own megaphone.
Right. But to how you feel about him.
Oh, I don't care about,
Exactly.
I really don't. I want him to like what he does. I want him to enjoy doing what he does. And I know, but also I question that would get him any kind of freedom where he has money, because it's
okay, but there's different types of freedom. So without having that 9 to 5, or it doesn't have to be a 9 to 5, but like without having that, he's got a different kind of freedom right now. Now, it's not a financial freedom, but he does have a freedom. But okay, so my middle child has an English teacher who wrote me and said, hey, your kid is just, can you please help me help them? How do I get them to participate in class? They're falling behind. And I said, if you really want my genuine answer, leave them alone. Don't ask them to do any work. Don't check to see if they're doing any work. They don't actually want to fail. They don't actually want to get in trouble. They don't actually want to repeat like the grade they're in. But if you keep checking on them and you keep pressuring them, I guarantee they will not do the work that you want. And then they didn't take my advice. And my kid was basically like, fuck that teacher, man. I'd rather do summer school than do what they fucking said. So it becomes a place of literally not trying because people won't leave them alone.
So, as you know, it's not you even speaking, though. So, you have to heal why you give a fuck.
The whole thing makes you hot. Like anxiety hot, angry hot, embarrassed hot, all sorts of hot.
Because you feel like you have to act, right?
It doesn't even feel like, because I think of all the years of any time that he was growing up, and maybe his dad thought, oh, he's not going to graduate. I knew he was going to graduate. That is not my personal worry, but it still affects me, and I don't want it to, though, because
right. So, okay, so we've asked these questions. You and Kate worked on it not affecting you. I've asked some perspective questions. So instead of asking, because you guys have already looked at like, why does it affect you, or like the most impactful point of that. So let's go at a different angle. Instead of caring if he gets a job or whatever, have you guys looked at why you care what your partner or your ex-partner thinks or says?
No.
Well, let's look at that. Let's try to hit it from that end and see if it's the same or if it's different.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to guide in?
Yeah.
To which part?
Her, because you guys already looked at like her not caring about whether her kid like has a job or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Have you looked at why she cares what her partner and her ex think?
Yeah, it was basically the most impactful point of giving a fuck about any of it. So, I guess it would be the effects. Just that, I guess.
The
emotions. That
is. Because it's hot. It's really hot.
And you feel like you have to act, Janine. Like you feel like because they're upset, you have to act. You have to be the mediator. And it's like, you don't want to act. So yeah, I guess like why they care. Most impactful point of why you care that they care.
Can we copy? Okay, I want to see if this is applicable, if it's allowed, like if it's equivalent or whatever. And I know clarity is more important to walk you through it, but like when using the example I used where the teacher emailed me and they wanted a reaction out of me and they didn't get one, like they tried to put me in the middle to like either guilt and shame me as a parent or guilt and shame my kid or like try to push me into feeling embarrassed that my kid is doing bad. Those emails used to affect me. They don't affect me anymore. I just go, oh, well, that sucks. What did I do to whatever from those people? Like energetically, what did I do?
Like untangle from them and reciprocation and giving a fuck about.
Because I used to like a lot, you know, but I don't anymore. And like, I literally don't, it's not like I don't care about them. I literally, it's just like, I'll send the email to Kate and be like, look at that shit. That's wild. And I'll be like, oh, this is what I wrote back. And she's like, they've never had anybody talk to them that way before. Because I'm just like, oh, wow, weird. Like, oh, you're sending an email to the wrong person because I'm not doing anything about it. What happened? Okay, can you try this, Janine? Can you say, if it's in my highest good?
If it's in my highest good.
Copy and paste.
Copy and paste.
Activate and apply.
Activate and apply.
All the healings and workings.
All of the healings and the workings.
That Kate and Kat have done.
That Kate and Kat have done.
To help Kat.
To help Kat.
Step out of the emotions.
Step out of the emotions.
And process things.
And process things.
From the outside.
And process things from the outside.
Conducive to what I need.
Conducive to what I need.
Speed that up.
Speed that up.
And infuse it with no you.
Infuse this with no me.
No.
You.
No you to the other people.
Okay, say that again.
Infuse it with no you.
No you.
Mm-hmm.
So, no you would mean...
If someone was like, I don't like your headband, it'd be like, maybe you should look at why you have bangs. It just kind of, it's like,
yeah.
Maybe you could use a headband.
Oh, okay.
I don't like that you don't have one.
Yeah, it's like that's really odd that you think that I care. I didn't ask.
You're wearing earrings, and you're not.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay, so let's go into the most impactful after doing that and see.
Okay. Most impactful point of what, giving a fuck or just all of this?
Let me try to channel a prompt and then we'll go into that. Say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please show me.
Please show me.
The thing that I'm missing.
The thing that I'm missing.
Connected to all of this.
The thing that I'm missing connected to all of this.
To my son.
My son.
To the men in my life.
Men in my life.
And their perception of what success is.
What's missing from my son and the men in my life, and
the perception of what success looks like.
And the perception of what success looks like.
Where'd you go, Janine?
Like a pool.
Towels?
Yeah, it looks like a pool of shallow water, and you're just laying on your back looking at the sky, and it's really shallow. It's like probably 3 inches, and you're just laying there. What do you do? Can you ask yourself what you're doing?
What am I doing here?
This feels like your perception of success. This takes me back again to the first session we ever had years ago, where you were sitting on the diving board on the phone because you just felt at peace there. This is like it's shallow waters. It's a warm day. You've got towels right over there, fluffy and clean, ready to go. Not really any care in the world. You're just relaxing, and that's success to you. Like everything's done, like checklist done, or even like resting in between the next thing on the checklist. Okay, what about the men in your life? What's their perception of success?
What's the perception of success in their life? I think being able to take care of their family.
I see a bunch of money in suits and briefcases.
Stacks of money and suits. Well, like it's well tailored, or what they perceive as well tailored, but they're not actually wealthy enough to know what well tailored suits are. So it's like Hollywood well tailored suits, which is really interesting to me. And it also reminds me of the what's that SNL group that made it into a movie, the Blues Brothers?
Oh,
do you remember that? Like Chevy Chase or something?
I remember them.
It looks like that. So it's not even like well cut hair.
Yeah.
It's very much like
I'm wearing a suit.
Like Miami drug lord suit, like drug induced suit. Like, this doesn't look good. You just saw it in a movie, like Kat was saying, like Hollywood. It's like you just literally said, it reminds me of Miami drug lords. Like, these are not well tailored suits.
Okay.
I actually gave Ethan so much money to go more than somebody would need, so they could go to a nice store and get whatever they want for themselves, because they both of the men in their life gave them suits to get tailored. And I said, get your own suits, get your own shoes, get your own shirt, whatever you feel amazing in. It doesn't have to look like anybody else. And he has.
What? Okay, now we know what the, like, it pretty much looks like your current partner and your ex-partner, their idea of success looks about the same.
And he doesn't want any of it.
Your son doesn't want any of it. Okay, so let's look at, instead of their idea of success, let's look at what your current partner, what's the most successful thing in their actual life. So please show me.
Please show me
what Ryan's actual success in life looks like.
Success in life looks like.
You.
Yeah, it's real calm, simple. Do you bring him coffee in the morning?
He brings me coffee in the morning.
Okay.
Coffee thing.
That. Having, it looks like having a routine, having calm, having peace, having laughter, having a sense of security of like everything's actually established and good. So sense of security and actually relationship with you. Yeah, actually liking each other is successful. But it looks like he's still chasing the silly suit dream. And that's okay. It gives him passion. That's fine. Okay, so what is your ex's what is your ex's actual success in their life? What does it look like?
I would say just so many things.
It looks like their shoes.
Oh, shoes.
Having a good pair of shoes? Are they big on shoes?
Yeah, he always had a lot of shoes. Not great shoes or anything, but he likes things. He likes
shoe collection for his outfits?
Maybe. It's been so long with
Merino. I thought merino was a wool, but I get it might be a shoe. I don't fucking know.
So, different shoes, comfortable shoes, that's his idea of success. Okay. All right. Okay, so now let's look at your son's actual success in his life? His current success in his life.
What does Ethan's vision of success look like in his life?
No, what's his actual success in his life?
What is Ethan's actual success in his life? Like, ask.
Yeah, Spirit, what is Ethan's actual success in his mind? What does that look like for him?
Like a car.
Oh, I'm looking like all around.
Video games and then,
Video games I got.
Car. Like
Does he really like his room? Does he get to decorate his room?
He's successful.
He's successful. Did you know that the way that Kate and Shaden met, that she was on the leaderboard, worldwide leaderboard in Xbox on which game? Which zombie game is it?
Call of Duty, Black Ops Zombies.
Worldwide leaderboard. That was pretty fucking successful.
And I would call myself a loser. Like, I was so much of a loser that my father had just died, and all I wanted to do was play Black Ops. But I was in school, and I passed. That's successful to me.
Right? 8 snaps for Kate. Hell yeah. I like it. Look at this and then this now. The emoji to do a snap.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
What do you consider? No, successful we already looked at.
So what does Ethan consider successful then?
What does Ethan consider successful?
His father's version of it, the money wads and the shitty tailored suits.
It's anxiety. He's got anxiety about it because it's like, how am I going to get that? How do I get that? Can we neutralize? No. What? Can you? If it's in the highest good.
This thing.
Here, if it's in the highest good.
All souls consent.
All souls consent.
And team allows.
Teams allow.
Please remove the mirages.
Please remove the mirages.
From success and the idea of it.
From success and the idea of success.
From my family unit.
From my family union.
Speed that up.
Speed that up. That got really hot.
Does it still need the equalizer?
There's like, it's a leveling. It's like it does this elevator thing, and it's like you can't see it, because it's like, ooh, almost got you. Ooh.
Is it the single elevator that always constantly moves that people are afraid to step into?
Well, it doesn't stop.
Right, that one doesn't stop.
Are you talking about an escalator?
Elevator. Do you know what elevator I'm talking about, Kate? It's somewhere in the world, and it's like a single unit, one person elevator, and it constantly, you can actually ride it all the way around. It's
I
freaky.
think it's in China or something.
I'm gonna look it up.
He doesn't like it. Can we make it conducive to him then?
Yeah, try it.
Okay.
Make this conducive.
Update and upgrade it too. Oh, it's bigger. Okay.
It's in Europe. It is Paternoster.
Oh.
Eastern Europe's elevator of death.
He just wanted the opening to be bigger. It looks like he just wanted a bigger opening, so it's not so anxiety inducing. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Now he's jumping on it. Oh, that looks way less scary.
You wouldn't, Yancy, you wouldn't ride that elevator? I would. Would you ride it, Kate?
Yeah. If I was there,
yeah,
and I would look at it and look at how it worked a little bit, and then I would go, yeah.
What about you, Janine? Would you ride it?
I have a real fear of escalators.
But would you ride the single person elevator?
No.
Okay. Well, it's okay. We'll you stay put and we'll meet you there.
Okay.
We'll be back down in a minute.
Maybe if I looked at it like online and what it looks like, maybe I would. I think I would be really afraid, but I think I would do it. Like my gut reaction is no, but I think I could get myself to do it.
I think you would have to see a lot of people do it before you would.
What's your fear of escalators?
It's just the timing of getting my feet right when I'm getting on or off.
Are you afraid you're gonna fall or something?
I don't know. I panic. I literally panic. I go. And I
Have you? Whenever you were younger, did you get your shoelaces stuck in the escalators a lot?
I think she got told that she would. I feel like my camera's like real fuzzy. Hold up, guys.
Okay. Okay.
I had to lift up my shirt to do that. Y'all see anything?
Oh. It's getting saucy.
Guys, guess what?
It's not fuzzy anymore.
Turn my brightness all the way down, though.
This is like, first I got a past life bleed over, and then I saw a bunch of people telling you that it was scary and bad, and Yancey said I was told my shoelaces would get caught and it'd take my legs. You did too, Janine?
A lot of people were. I was told that, but I didn't give a fuck.
I must have been told that because I don't know why I still have it. Which is where just even a couple weeks ago. It's so silly.
Well,
it makes me so dumb.
Let's go to the most impactful point of that.
Wait, it's connected to this, right? We wouldn't go to it if it wasn't, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm ready.
It's his fear of jumping in, but he just jumped in. Oh, you have to jump in too, Janine.
Okay.
If you jump in, then you can see his perspective, and then you're not so worried because you're like, it'll be like when they were like, he won't graduate, and you were like, yes, he will. I'm not worried about it. He's going to. You'll see. Right now, it's hard for you to
agree.
Right? You want to be like, he's fine. He's going to be fine. But with them in your ear all the time, you're starting to lose like the faith, basically. You're starting to doubt it yourself, and it's making you. So yeah, we got to go to where that is so you can like see his perspective.
Okay. Spirit of Tamaya is good. Please take me to the most impactful point of my fear of elevators. Well,
escalators.
Trip pants. Oh, escalators. I was looking at the trip pants.
I think it's even going up or down, right? For anybody, I would think that's
that makes sense because it was very like, no, it's all of it. It's the upsies and the downsies. Okay, fear of those then. Most impactful. My fear of those things.
Kate, your mic went low.
Oh, can you still
there
hear
you
me? Go. Okay. What do you? This looks like you're the machine inside the elevator or escalator, whatever this is.
My hand's completely asleep.
Do you know who Mitch Hedberg is, Janine?
I like him.
He said escalators can never be broken. They can only be temporarily stairs.
That's great.
And like I think about you falling, you can only slightly tumble and then it takes you all the way up. Or you slightly tumble and it takes you all the way down. Either way, you're like even if it's scary to get your timing, no matter what, it still will do its thing. You guys went inside. You went inside. You were the machine inside the machine. What's going on there? What are you guys doing?
It looks like a dwarven machine.
I'm sorry, what?
It looks like a dwarven machine.
Cool. I don't know what that is, Mechanic Kate.
Dwarfs made it.
So cute.
It's very like steampunk looking, like, and that Yancey, I'm gonna say it, okay? Yancey said, and that is, hey.
Do you know what that reminded me of, Kate? When we go to a Mexican restaurant and I'm like, what'd you order, Ben? And he's like, oh, the blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, cool, what is that? And he's like, the blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what the fuck is in it?
the cacahuates, the zanahorias. Okay, it's very steampunk looking. It has that like rustic metal look, which makes me this is not on Earth. I can tell you that. Um, merge in with the version view.
Why can you tell us that? Why you know exactly what this machine is, and then you knew that it wasn't on Earth, but we don't know why. How do you know it's not on Earth, Kate?
Because it said it was on Mars.
Okay, so you were like, and it's got this metal and it's a little rusted, corroded, whatever you said, and then you're like, that means it's not on Earth. And I was like, why does it mean that it's not on Earth?
I guess because I went too fast. Like, I looked all around and then I zoomed out and then I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It would not be here. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm just sitting here and my head's going, yes, that makes sense. Okay, it's not on Earth. It is dwarven.
Neat.
Everyone else is definitely following along.
I like that Janine is like, neat. Janine, there's no fucking way you know what she's talking about.
I love dwarves. I think dwarves...
It's not a machine that's made by dwarves. She just said that because of the name. God.
Oh my God. I love dwarves.
Man.
You know what? You might be a dwarf in this life. No, you're the machine. You are the escalator elevator machine.
I even wrote down made by dwarves.
She was joking.
Nothing surprises me. I'm like,
it's not made by dwarves.
I like dwarves.
Okay. Alright. It's just dwarf. It's an aesthetic. It's okay.
What is the aesthetic?
Dwarven. It's an aesthetic. It's a style. Look it up. I
am.
Okay. Dwarven aesthetic. Yes.
She was talking nerd D&D shit to us, guys. I thought she was talking about some kind of mechanic machine shit. No, this bitch was D&D video gaming us.
That's funny.
No, that's a mechanical working. Like they make they're prolific in their mechanical workings.
Like in real life or in D&D?
In video games.
Right, she's a nerd. Right, just say you're a nerd.
Skyrim. Well, it's not D&D. I don't really know. I don't know how else to put it because they existed. Like, I don't really...
I know what Skyrim is.
Oh.
Good. So it has like Celtic kind of stuff. It's a mix of gold and bronze and silver. It has lots of layers and kind of scales-ish. That's the machine we're talking about here.
Yes.
It has like this kind of vibe. What does this machine do?
Escalator. An elevator. It's a...
This is so silly, but I'm going to say it. So it doesn't... Okay.
It's the motor.
It's a motor. Unrelated,
what is so silly?
But maybe it's related. You know how Egyptians, it shows a lot of Egyptians, it shows that they have like this thing that goes down right here.
That like decorative.
It's decorative? What is it made out of? That's decorative?
Ah.
Oh, neat. That's neat.
But when you're talking about it, Kate, I'm thinking it's down inside a layer somewhere.
Yes, it's up and down. It's like a big-ass machine that powers this elevator, escalator thing. It's like a big machine that powers a big machine.
What were you saying, Janine?
Oh, I thought that I was thinking about Egyptian. In pictures, how they have this this thing coming out of their breathing, and out of their chin it looks metal, and sometimes it comes out behind here. I thought it was part of their body, possibly, but Kate was saying that it's just decor.
Yeah, it's just chin jewelry.
Okay, so this made me go, this machinery is literally running another machine. I don't think this is supposed to be here. I think this is fucking decor and bullshit. And which is why it take us down like a bunch of different paths, because it's like, this is decor. What is this even doing here? Can you collapse all the dead weight here?
Spirit, please collapse all of that dead weight there.
And it's exactly what's happening here. It's like, here is the problem, and here is where everybody else is looking. We have this dead bum-ass elevator. Here, let's look at what it's plated with. Okay, get rid of everything that's not supposed to be here. Intense energy vampire cleanse, too. Because instead of fixing it, they were just like, we'll just pack on some more shit. Hell yeah. This will fix this, which will fix this, which will fix this.
I am currently along for the ride. I don't know where you guys are or what you're doing. I mean, I'm listening to it, but like in the midst of it feeling around thing, I'm not there.
Okay. Is it because it's all collapsing?
I usually can feel the collapse.
When did you stop? When did that?
When you guys went to Mars, and you went into that machine. Like, I was able to go underneath the escalator, and then as you're talking, I'm like, what does this have to do with her fear of escalators? And then I know it was because it was like the wrong, like they said it was this, but it's actually this. And then you guys collapsed a bunch of stuff, and I was like, I don't know what this has to do, which sometimes I'm channeling when I do that. I'm channeling some other part of the fucking puzzle. So basically I was like, I don't know what this has to do with, basically the price of eggs in China. Like, I don't know what this has to do with anything. And then it was, how is this connected to her son's success? And then I was like, where even is this? Is this even real? Mm-hmm. Like, I can't connect to it.
Right. So, like, this, it's like y'all are looking over here whenever it's not even this thing. It's like, he's not successful. So it's like this fucking escalator, your fear of escalators.
Like, you're trying to look at this machine, which he would be this machine. He's not doing the machine thing, but it doesn't even matter because that's not even the thing that propels him forward. Right?
So you're wanting to get into the escalator or the elevator, and it's not even real fucking elevator escalator. And you're like, oh, but I'm so scared. That's why you're scared. It's not fucking real. So we went to the most impactful point of your fear of these things, and this is what it led to, which was connected to the Ethan thing. Does that make sense? Is it all like coming together? Okay.
That makes sense.
Were you about to say something, Kat?
Yeah, I was, I didn't need to though, because you were asking her. I thought you were asking me.
Oh, is it all coming together too for you? Like
yeah, I think so, because I said it. As you were talking, I was like, oh, it means this and this and this. Got it.
Okay.
So I think I'm back on track with it.
I think you're feeling people in the live.
Oh, confused as fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was like, you were right here. I don't understand. And then I'm like, but I see your feelers. And it wasn't making sense to me. And I'm like, oh, I think this is people in the live. They're like, how the fuck did we get here? Is that?
Oh, it's releasing.
Okay. Yancey, it's a roller coaster. Yep.
Yeah.
So basically what I'm grabbing from that, Janine, from the whole thing, like a basic recap, is like people are focused on him, not just you, not just your fear of escalators or whatever, but people are focused on, his name's Ethan. Is that correct? They're focused on him taking the wrong escalator, him not getting on the escalator, him not getting on the elevator, him not moving upward, even at a slow pace, like at a slow pace. But they're looking at this escalator, but he doesn't get on the escalator. He jumps on the elevator. His thing's like, it's not even what people would think is success. Okay, so I'm going to bring this up real quick. In 2020, before the lockdown, my oldest child was on TikTok, and there was a really, like, a big burst of those fuzzy worm things. They were like called worms on a string, and they were a big deal, and everybody loved them. So he went online, like on Amazon, and bought a bulk of them for like, I don't know, $2, something like that. But it was like a good bit. And he started selling them at school $0.25 a piece on his own. And then they were really popular. And he was like, well, shit, I should charge 50 cents a piece. He got in trouble. You're not supposed to sell at school. So, but anyway, he saw something that interested him, and he was successful with it. My middle child, a couple of you have participated over the years of, like, my middle child will be like, hey, can we go live? They haven't in a long time on Instagram or whatever. And I'll read people's dragon forms and help them merge with it or whatever. And they get it. Or they'll be like, I have a healing. Like, I want to sell it for Christmas money. And it's like, okay, if they get, like, how much do you want to charge for it? Just simple, whatever. They are financially successful, business successful, anytime they want. I told Chris, I was like, hey, my oldest child, I'm like, if you wanted to set up like a Redbubble account or whatever, if you want to sell your art as pillowcases or whatever, phone cases, whatever, you could. I can help you logistically set that up. Or my middle child, I'm like, you could just design a tarot deck and whatever you want to draw for it, and people would want it. And it doesn't have to be a big deal, but it's taking stuff that they have interest in. Or like I told my middle child, I'm like, there's tons of fucking dogs in our gated community. If you wanted to, you could walk those damn dogs and you could make money. But you don't want to right now. You just want to be a kid. And that conversation came up when they were afraid of growing up, afraid of like having to. And I'm like, here's the things that you could do that are grown up, and you don't have to. So money is everywhere. Success is everywhere. And also people can have leisure, or they can have the grind, like the grind of life. It's up to them. Yeah, I think that's rant over.
He has a really, he's so good at it, and it's really passionate about his vintage t-shirts. He's got like he sells clothes from like 2000s and 90s, and
Yeah.
he sets up at markets, and he's really, really good at it, and he's passionate. And he'll wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go scout for things, and that's what his passion is.
He's not lazy. He is not unsuccessful. His idea of what success is not
Different.
what other people think it is. I literally, when I quit my office job, it paid me $25 an hour, which was that was the most I had ever made on a job before. And it was working for the state. And so my mother was like, please don't quit that job. You'd be crazy to quit that job. I've never had a job like that. It's the same job they told me not to take because it was only a 3-month job that I turned into a career. And I was like, but I make more an hour doing the thing that I'm really good at, that I like, and my books are full. And it's hard for me to go to the office because I have clients that want to work with me. And they were like, you're not going to find a job that's like stable and steady like that. And I was like, any job you have can end. You can get fired from any job. You could have a 401k in a place and they could just let you go, or their doors could close or whatever. Nothing is guaranteed. So if you do what you like Kate is successful in her career. She does not need that. She could do spiritual stuff full time. She fucking could. She could bake cookies full time if she fucking wanted to. She could make gumbo full time and sell it. She could do whatever the fuck she wants. She likes airplanes. She likes her job. So she has a career and a good position in her career, and she's good at it because she's not trying to climb the ladder. Her people will try to get her to move up the corporate ladder, and she's like, why? She just had a review of it's a corporate place. She got all 5s on a review, which is insanity. They don't give 5s. And not only that, it was like, this is why she got a 5. Paragraphs under every fucking review. And they gave her the most amount of raise that they could possibly fucking give her. And she's like, oh, thanks. Cool, that sounds good.
Can I keep a copy of this? I like sentimental things.
I like that you guys said nice things. Can I have a copy of this?
No.
So good. I just want you guys to know, anytime I mention you guys, I can't just like Kat and Kate. I talk about how fucking awesome you guys are. Like, it's Kate, the awesomeness.
That wasn't the point of this, Janine!
Ethan is doing the same thing.
I know.
He's living his passion.
Janine, we love you too. We think you're great too. Thank you so much for getting emotional. I know we
love you, Janine.
Janine, back in the day when we would talk about you, we would mention that it was like unicorn, sparkle, like there was just, you would always like, you would put a lot of emojis and a lot of like, way to go! Woo! Yeah!
Yay! Fucking great. So the point is that you follow you're following your passion. It's like you will be successful with things that you like.
And speaking of which, if you go on Etsy, they have bundles like trad goth or traditional grunge bundles, and you put the sizes in or whatever and set the price, and the person goes thrifting, finds those items, so it doesn't just have to be the marketplace. He can actually extend it nationwide or worldwide if he wanted to.
Yeah.
That is a job.
I think so too.
Well, it
Shit,
is.
he could open his own store eventually if he fucking wanted to, but right now he really likes having time to have video games and having time to relax and enjoy his room. And it also looks like that's what he likes to spend money on, is his room.
Also, too, people can buy a living quarters with anything. Their car can be their living quarters. Like that, some people enjoy the freedom of that.
I had a friend who lived in New York City. He ended up being a big-time DJ because he told the world he was famous and then became it. This is not a spiritual friend. This was just someone. He lived in New York City in a limo. He just lived on the street in a limo.
You can go to the gym to take showers. You can do whatever. You'll find a bathroom. But I know that's some people's idea of success. And
is freedom. Some people's idea,
like a house, and it's not. It's not it. It's what makes you happy. What makes you feel free.
Also, you can have all the accoutrement in the world. You can have a big house. You can have a big whatever, and be bored as fuck.
That's actually what happens most of the time.
For sure.
And also too, like an RV. Or a van. Like, there's so many things that you can make your house. A dumpster. Whatever the fuck you want. I was going to get an RV,
Shed.
But I like my stuff, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a shed. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, so you know these things. You believe these things. How do you make it to where when the adult men in your life start putting pressure... Like, how do you make it to where you just go, oh, it's silly. They don't even know that he's living success already. How do you make it to where you don't have to tell your partner or your ex anything, and you don't have to tell Ethan anything, that you can literally go, they just don't see the vision.
Just don't seem like I do.
Because, again, like with my 6-year-old, they're like, oh, this and this and this. And I just kind of am like, how many people are not sick in kindergarten because my child is there healing the fuck out of everybody? your idea of success and my idea of success are not the exact same. I don't care about the American school system. I don't care about it. That's not our priorities. Our priorities in this house is that we get along and that we can talk to each other and that, all of that. So how do you get to a point where not only do you feel like you have to, like, where you don't have to speak up for anybody, you don't have to like defend anybody, but also can just be like you don't see the vision.
Like self-assured, so self-assured that you don't even fucking say anything, or you do, and it's just like, yeah, that's crazy.
I feel like if I told Ryan to back,
her cat's right in her face. Sorry, he doesn't ever do that. What were you saying?
As I said, back the fuck off. I feel like if I told Ryan, let's just not give a fuck. Let's back off, and let him live in his room and do what he wants, and just don't care. I think he would. I think if I told him, we're just not putting in.
Or give him perspective of
the clothes
the clothes thing, what he is doing. It's like, it's not like he's just laying around.
He's getting up at 6 in the fucking morning to do this shit.
Like, it's not like he doesn't have passion and drive for things that he cares about. So let's see how that goes. There's no harm in it. There's nothing happening. There's nothing hurting. Nobody is getting hurt by this.
In fact, they're thriving. So it's
and also,
the opposite.
You, as a mom, can look up, and not with pressure, but you can look up different ideas. Like, again, like, did you know that you could do this on, like, you could tell Ethan, did you know you could do this online? I don't know if you've looked into it. It's like, oh shit, yeah, I can.
He does. He's so good at it too. He is like, we have this new app, I forget what it's called, but you can go on there and do live auctions and.
Do you remember a famous person named what the fuck is her name? Because it's not that. Yes, it is. Zooey Deschanel. Do you remember Zooey Deschanel? Do you remember what her career was?
No.
She was just a designer. She took everybody else's designs. She was a personal shopper. That's it. That's all she was. She shopped aesthetics, and celebrities would come to her and she would style them. Yeah. That's all she did. And she was very wealthy, very successful, had her own TV show. That is literally all she did, is she found key pieces. There are home decor designers that just have key pieces. There was someone on TikTok I saw the other day that sells gallery walls of art, like gallery pieces, and they thrift it. And they were like, I want to collab with actual artists on TikTok. If you would be interested, mind you, I'm going to be selling it. I would buy it from you, but I'm going to be selling it. And then she sets up the gallery, and then she traces it on a piece of paper and mails it to the people so they know exactly where to set it up. There's so much shit out there.
You know what I find really funny? Or I used to watch HGTV back in the day, like back in high school and stuff like that, and even afterwards. And I always thought it was so funny because they'd have to state what they did for work, and it would always be like, yes, we're buying this $1 million home, and I'm a paper stamp collector, and he goes to the beach and collects sunglasses. And I was just like, I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what this is. But it would always be stuff, well, not always, but you know what I mean. A lot of the time, it would be something different like that, and then every once in a while you get like a stockbroker or something. I don't know. But yeah, I always thought it was really interesting that it would be stuff like that. Like, I collect cat litter boxes. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't have to be a fucking corporate job.
Follow your passion and money flows. I know it.
I'm not like what American society economics would consider a huge success, right? Like, I'm not like you guys aren't watching videos of me going on vacation fucking all over the world or whatever. But I literally make my own hours. I do what I love. I help people. I have plenty of time to create and make projects and all of that. I wasn't striving. I know a lot of spiritual people will be like, I'm getting the calling. I need to do this full time. But there's no backing or emotional logistics to it. It looks like Ethan has emotional logistics, backings. Not only that, he's figured out to go to the market or to sell online or to do whatever, or which shops sell the best this or which shops sell the best that. That's an economics brain followed by passion. He's already successful. Why you like, okay, if someone told, I don't fucking know who, fucking Van Gogh, that he was successful after death. Who's a comparison?
Einstein.
What can you?
I don't know.
Einstein. Sorry.
Monet.
Monet Exchange, the drag queen?
Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just thinking of painters.
Do you know what that reminded me of?
Huh.
This is I can't even say it on TikTok, but the person that everybody hated in history for World War II with the mustache, he went to school to be an artist. He got told his paintings were shit. It made him real mad. But yeah, don't tell people who are really good at something to be something to be something else. Lady Gaga said she was going to be famous, and people said she was an egomaniac, and now she's Lady Gaga. Yeah, Andy Warhol. But if you tell, I don't know, Janine, if I told you to, I think you would make a really great,
vacuum salesman.
Well, actually, she probably would.
Oh, I think you'd make a really good carpet designer.
Stockbroker.
There you go.
You need to go be a stockbroker.
Yeah. Not my brain.
I don't think it's his brain either.
That's the thing. And you know that. So now, like, how do you, and that's the thing. You know this stuff, lots of perspectives, lots of things, lots of talking through it, working through the energetic and healing aspects of it. How are you going to, when they present, like, he needs to wake up and get a job, or has he filled out any applications? Like, I personally would be like, are they hiring for, like, someone who picks out clothes? Where are they hiring for that job? Mm-hmm. Like, he already has a job. Yeah. How are you going to handle it? How is it going to make you not upset?
I think I could tell him to back off, and he could do it. I would wonder if it would build up as like syndrome, but I don't think it would. I think if I told him we didn't have to worry about it, he would listen.
Who would listen?
Ryan. Because he says that, like, like, for instance, it's like, should he come home, do you want him home at night? Or is it okay if he spends it on with his girlfriends? Because if it's not, then I'm on your team. And it's like, no, if it's okay, then let me know. So I'm not like, like, I think if I just let him know we're just going to lay off and that's the way it is. And
it's still making you turn red. So it's not, we haven't figured it out yet. What's missing? Because we're at time, but like, you're still emotional even talking about, like, even being put in a position where you have to explain it, but you don't have to explain it. Can you release soul contracts with having to explain it?
Release all soul contracts having to explain or stand up for him.
Say no, too.
No.
Also, like, to his soul, be like, look with your eyes.
Okay.
Not with your mouth. Thanks.
One of my on this days was the, they don't have my brand. I have special eyes. Look with your special eyes. My brand.
Oh, do that. My brand healing to it. Because it's like he sees it, but he doesn't want to, and it's like, it's right here. Look, remember when you did this and this thing? I did do this and this thing. My brand.
Yeah, he took a completely different path that not many people took. And he's really successful with it.
Looks like Ryan did at one point too, so he can relate.
Yeah, I was
So-
talking about Ryan.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We
Yeah.
actually did sell. We used to sell vintage stuff too, and we were good at it. We used to sell.
My brand.
So many celebrities bought our stuff.
I mean, for most of America, that's pretty successful.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a lot of size.
Yeah, just like, hey, see the sparkle on that. It's special.
Oh, put Ethan's sparkle back on it then. There you go.
That one made me a little dizzy for some reason.
Me
That'd
too.
be like
Oh, because of
classic.
the focus, maybe, of the brand.
Put that back to
They can't see the
Valentine's
vision,
Day.
babe. They might be out of focus. That's a real hot album, homie. I wonder who wrote it. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit. Alright. Adjusting. Speed it up. Oh, activate the divine grounding. All of their divine grounding straps to all of this in all directions.
Actually, I wouldn't mind if Ethan's up for it. There's no pressure, and I'm not just saying this. If he wants to do like a bundle thing or shop for my 11-year-old for like some couple trad goth outfits or like grunge outfits, I would absolutely be willing to pay for that.
Yeah. Oh, he
I'm-
got some good grudge stuff. Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
He heard you, and he says, "Yes, I do."
Oh, I got so much cool stuff. You have no idea.
Well, my 11-year-old wants some. I tried to buy a bundle of 3 trad goth outfits, and they haven't gotten back to me. And it's the first time on eBay no one's gotten back to me. But I'm thinking it's because I was supposed to work with you, and I just didn't know it. Because it's like 4 days past when it was supposed to be here.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Sounds like a flaky person.
Well, that's the thing on Etsy. They have a storefront, and they're fine. They've got lots of great reviews. So I don't know if I don't know why they put on eBay if they weren't able to do it. Which fine, I'm not mad at them. I'm just wondering if there really is a way for me to get a hold of you or talk to you through Janine. Maybe we could set something up.
Yeah, for sure.
Right on. Okay, well then I'll text Janine about it, and then like if it doesn't work out, no big deal. But if it does, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Sounds cool.
All right, right on. Thanks, man.
Alright. Closing statements on Kat's page
For
or
this,
close up
messages
sign
can
off.
add information and capabilities for my responses. You can give the extension a try.
What the fuck is that?
My other fucking phone. AI shit, whatever the fuck.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
There'll be a
Did
disconnect.
you hear the closings or the close-ups?
Yeah.
They're important. Do them. No, on our page, the long way.
Oh my god. And don't be disconnect.
Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
y'all. This was fun.